Hello everybody and welcome back to Vegas Sports Talk, and I know this review is going up really late and that's about 24 hours from when the game ended, but I was really busy last night. The game ended late, so I decided to do the review tonight. And it was the St. Louis Blues and the Golden Knights, and this was a terrific hockey game. Um, it had a feeling of a playoff matchup, but too many goals were allowed for that to be the case. But there was a lot of scoring early, good defense in the second period, but then a lot of scoring in the third as well. So we'll get right into it. On the first shot of the game from St. Louis, they score. It was a good pass from O'Reilly. Sanford scores from O'Reilly in Pietrangelo 25 seconds. And Sanford got a lot more in tonight's game than just one. There's a cross check on Bertuzzo, power play for the Golden Knights. And their power play was struggling a little bit before this game started, but not tonight. Pacioretty scores from Stone and Shea Theodore at 1:59, so that's a power play goal. And it's 1-1 after 2 minutes. Then there was another Vegas penalty after Kyrou tricked Derek England, and Derek England was back tonight in exchange of Whitecloud. And the shots were 6-3 in favor of the Vegas Golden Knights in the first 4 minutes. There was a good look for Carlson out in front. Bennington had a big save, and the penalty was killed. But then a few minutes later, Pacioretty scores again from Carlson and Stone at 6:34. So it's 2-1 Vegas after about 6.5 minutes, and you're thinking, okay, this could be a runaway. Because Stevenson had a breakaway, but there was a key save by Bennington on that breakaway that gained momentum for the St. Louis Blues, and if he doesn't make that save, this game would have been totally different. There was a big block by England to save a goal, but then Sanford scores from Bertuzzo and Perron in 9:41. So it's 2-2 after about 11 minutes of play. Then Reeves was robbed by Bennington. The fourth line was playing great on the shift, and the Blues had good pressure in the offensive zone. And Mekinen scores from Barbashev and done it at 15:43. And this is when I'm like, okay, the Golden Knights are going to lose this game. They're down 3-2. They blew another early lead. They're getting up early goals, and their defense is not good again tonight. And then Marshall commits a tripping penalty, a retaliation penalty. And I said the Golden Knights need to kill this power play, and they did just that. The penalty was killed by Vegas, and now it's huge to gain their confidence. So they go in the second period, it's 3-2 St. Louis. To start, there was good chances early by the Golden Knights. Stone had a good look, and there was back and forth play to start the period, and then Shen hits the crossbar. But then later on, Sanford scores from Pietrangelo and O'Reilly at 5:13, so that's already his third goal of the night. He had a hat trick, and he got one more, and then McNabb shoots a shot off the post, but the Golden Knights were getting more pressure, and this was a key in the second period. You could tell that the Golden Knights were getting more pressure, more pucks on net, and they were starting to play their own game. William Carey was shaken up after a face-off draw, and Riley Smith drove a puck in, but it was saved by Bennington. Then there was a couple of good chances for the Golden Knights again, 25-17 shots in favor of the Golden Knights. There was a wrestling match between Reeves and Perron, and the Golden Knights had possession in the offensive zone, so it kind of killed their momentum there. But it's okay because the Golden Knights got a power play after Kyrou holds Cody Eakin, and on that power play, Jonathan Marchessault scores from Stone and Shea Theodore at 18:59. It's a power play goal. It's a minute before the second period ends, and this kind of swayed the game. So it's 4-3 after the second period, and we go into the third period. There was another good look for Mark Stone. He misses that just wide, and then Schwartz hits the post on the breakaway. Chances for both teams. And there was a penalty on St. Louis, a power play for the Golden Knights, and I said they needed to score on this. Subban saved a goal off of a shorthanded rush, and it was a 2-on-1, and he made a great save. And then on that power play, Schmidt scores from Carlson and Tuck at 6:33 as a power play goal, and it was a nice slap shot that went right through everybody. So it's 4-4, and I'm thinking, okay, the Golden Knights have momentum, but they commit a penalty. There's the power play for the Blues. The penalty was on Tuck, and the Golden Knights now kill that penalty, and Sanford scores some Perico and done at 11:45, and I thought the game was done here, but I guess I was wrong. There's back and forth play by the Blues and Golden Knights, and Tuck scores from Merrill and Stevenson at 15:20. That was like a double deflection. It was a crazy goal, and it gained Tuck's confidence back because he was not playing his best the past couple of games. But then he was injured with 2:40 remaining. He went into the locker room, and I don't think he came back on. So we go into overtime. Marshall got a breakaway, but he was hooked on that. He wanted a penalty shot, but they got a power play out of it. And on that power play, He scores some pass ratings down at 230. So the Golden Knights win this one 6-5. They gain 2 points. They are now only 3 points behind Vancouver after Thursday's results. And if they can put a string of games together and home wins, this will be huge because they play 8 of their next 9 at home at the Fortress. Shots 9-14 Vegas in the first, 16-10 Vegas in the second, 15-5 Vegas in the third, 7-0 Vegas in the overtime, 52-24 in favor of the Vegas Golden Knights. Bennington saved 46 out of 52. He played really well. Their power play was 0 for 2, so special teams was a key part of tonight's game. Last night's game, I should say. Subban, he saved 19 out of 24, but I think the goals he gave up, Fleury wouldn't even saved them. And I like Fleury start. I like Subban starting this game. It gave them a little bit more momentum, and this way Fleury can play against the Islanders. And I think it was a smart move by Peter DeBoer. And the power play went 4 for 5, so that's 80%, and that's amazing. This won them the game. So there you guys go, 6-5 the final score. And make sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Vegas Sports Talk as well. I post other content that you will not see on my YouTube channel. And I have a busy day tomorrow, busy day tonight, because I have to do 2 preview boards for the Rebels and the Golden Knights. So thank you guys so much for watching, for all the support. I'll talk to you guys again real soon.